What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Speaks. Today we've got some interesting topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and hop right in. And we're starting off with Wargroove on the Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PC, and coming to the PlayStation 4 as well. Is this the best thing next to Advance Wars? Is this the Advance Wars that we've all been waiting for with a hint of Fire Emblem thrown in there? Well, according to the reviews, yes, it definitely is. So Wargroove, the official Twitter account, had this to say recently in a tweet. The reviews are in, and the team here at Chucklefish Ltd are overjoyed with the response. 9.5 out of 10, Nintendo World Report. 9.25 out of 10, Game Informer. 9 out of 10, Nintendo Life. 9 out of 10, Destructoid. 9 out of 10, The Sixth Axis. We can't wait to share Wargroove with you all in just under 2 days. And they have the victory, and then they actually put in the different review scores into the graphics of the game. It was actually really cool, and I want to send my congratulations to the team over there at Chucklefish. They've been doing some amazing stuff when it comes to the independent game scene. We all know about Stardew Valley, and now with Wargroove, things are looking very, very good, and they have other big games coming out as well. So Wargroove, if you're into Advance Wars, if you like that Fire Emblem feel of games, I definitely think Wargroove could be the game for you. Maybe it doesn't scratch that full Advance Wars itch because Nintendo, it's Advance Wars, you have like the tanks, there's obviously different things in this game, but there's a lot of similarities based on the reviews that I've been reading when it comes to like the commander perks and just how the battles lay out, the visual appeal of it, how you kind of move and you have the troops and everything. But then again, it's like swords and shields, kind of like Fire Emblem. So it's a nice mix between the two. And I think that it's good that we finally have a game. We finally have an Advance Wars style of game that doesn't feel like it's trying too hard to be Advance Wars and it just isn't good enough. From everything that I've read in this game, it's its own title, but then again, it actually lives up to what we saw on the GBA, what we saw on the DS. Those games were very good and polished and kind of just had this allure to them that a lot of these other games that have came out that tried to be like Advance Wars hasn't done yet. But this game apparently nails it and is a very solid title. So I'm definitely going to be picking it up. I've read a little bit more and it's gotten me more interested in the game. It just came out in a crazy time with Kingdom Hearts 3, also with Resident Evil 2. Then there's also Dragon Marked for Death, another very good independent game that's going to be launching very soon here on the Nintendo Switch. So for me, there's just been so much stuff, so I wasn't sure about the game. There was a lot of delays with this title as well, but it's finally coming out and it looks to be really good, and it seems to be the Advance Wars game we've been waiting for, but just not quite because it's not from a Nintendo and has the troops and the tanks and the artillery and all of that. But it definitely has a lot of the good things about the game, some good stuff about Fire Emblem and their own shine and polish. There is online play with this title. It has its own like map editor, so they're doing some pretty impressive things for the style of game that it is. It's not like it's just like a cheap budget type of rip-off of Advance Wars. They actually put some time and effort into this one here, and it's a solid game from everything that I've read. So I'm looking forward to checking it out in just a little bit here. So what do you guys think about Wargroove? Is this the Advance Wars game you've been waiting for? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. It looks like THQ Nordic accidentally revealed that Darksiders Warmastered Edition will be coming over to the Nintendo Switch. They put it out on accident and then they retracted it, but too late. The internet never forgets things. So it's been revealed that THQ Nordic will be bringing Darksiders Warmastered Edition to the Nintendo Switch. THQ Nordic has not made an official announcement, but they had the trailer up. The trailer went up, and yeah, so the game is definitely coming. The cat is out of the bag here. THQ Nordic, it's just a matter of time when they do announce it here. And we've been getting some nice solid announcements of older third-party games starting out in the beginning of the year. Obviously games like Dragon's Dogma that got announced from Capcom. We had the date dates for Final Fantasy X/10-2 HD Remaster, in addition to Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. We knew about those from last year, but we got the dates for them this year. And Darksiders Warmastered Edition, this will finally be the time that I think that I will beat the game. I have had this game on multiple different systems. I had Darksiders on the PC, I have Darksiders on the Xbox 360, I think I have Darksiders Warmastered on the Wii U. I have it on so many different systems and have not beaten it on any of those systems. I've gotten very close to beating the original Darksiders, not the Warmastered Edition, but the original Darksiders. Got very close to beating that one, but didn't quite do it. But I beat Darksiders 2, which was interesting. So I feel that this is going to be the time that I finally beat Darksiders, and I'm going to play the Warmastered Edition, so it's going to be the enhanced, better version of the game that's out there. Real quick, guys, if some people are wondering, well, what's the difference between Darksiders 1, Darksiders 2, and Darksiders 3? Well, I would say that Darksiders 1 is definitely more action Zelda-y. There's a lot more Zelda elements when it comes to the dungeons and the puzzles and everything like that. Darksiders 2 is a little bit more on the action open world side in terms of what you can do, so it's a little bit more on that. And then Darksiders 3 is a weird kind of mashup between all of them and almost tries to be like Dark Souls at times, so it's a little bit weird between all three different games. You can literally play all three of them and have a very different opinion on all three in terms of how the gameplay works. But some purists out there, some Darksiders purists, still feel that Darksiders 1, and especially the Warmastered Edition, is the best Darksiders game, just because of the elements that they took from Zelda and all of that. I'm going to try to finally beat this game because I've played it and gotten very far, almost beaten it, but just haven't quite done it yet. But I beat Darksiders 2, and I'm making my way through Darksiders 3, and I've always liked the Darksiders franchise, so it's cool that it's coming over. I don't think it should be too expensive based on how THQ Nordic is pricing their ports over to the Nintendo Switch and what they've already brought over, so I'm expecting a $29.99 price range for a physical edition of the game. So we'll have to wait and see for the official announcement, but I think it's cool that it's coming over. So what do you guys think about Darksiders Warmastered Edition coming over to the Nintendo Switch? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here, I wanted to briefly discuss the Media Create sales charts. This is for the week of January 21st, 2019 through January 27th, 2019, and two pretty big games that you might have heard of dropped in Japan and had some pretty good sales numbers as well. So Kingdom Hearts 3 on the PlayStation 4 sold 610,077 retail units, not including digital, in Japan in the latest Media Create sales. In addition to that, Resident Evil 2, the remake, on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, well, it was only released digitally on the Xbox One. So the PlayStation 4 version of the game, in terms of the sales that we do have, sold 252,848 units. So not bad at all, not counting digital for those two games. And with these two games being released, the PlayStation 4 narrowly beat out the Nintendo Switch in terms of weekly sales. So the PlayStation 4 units got pushed up to 52,644 units, while the Nintendo Switch was right behind it with 52,429 units. So it kind of took those two big games just to get it to slightly beat out the Nintendo Switch. But that's good for PlayStation to actually have these two big hitting games come out and do well with the PlayStation brand and kind of getting some more people to go out there and buy the system. When it comes to the top 10, it's pretty much the same stuff, guys, outside of the new games that I talked about. Ace Combat is still there, New Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Party, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Pokemon Let's Go, Minecraft, Splatoon 2, Super Smash Bros. Sold another almost 40,000 units. Just Dragon Quest Builders 2 is still in there. Very good stuff all around when it comes to the Japanese game software sales, and the number 1 and 2 systems when it comes to the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. But we're going to see how much it's going to drop after that. But overall, I'm just happy that Kingdom Hearts 3 finally came out. Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally out. People are enjoying the game. It's a ton of fun, and everyone's talking about how much they're loving the story and they're already beating the game. Heck, there's some crazy people out there that literally streamed it all the previous night, then streamed it all day yesterday and beat the game already. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to finally see this game come out, because this game was announced back in 2013 and we're getting the launch, and there's just a lot of excitement around the video game industry with these two games, Resident Evil 2 and also with Kingdom Hearts, being so good early in the year. It's a nice change of pace. When we usually get all of the great games at the end of the year, we're seeing a lot of great games at the beginning of the year. So very, very nice to see this. So what do you guys think about Kingdom Hearts 3 3 in addition to Resident Evil 2 and the sales of the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet and the YouTube. Also makes you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.